Hello and welcome back to Reality 2.0. Yeah, we actually broke the internet because we didn't play fair with the internet, so the internet didn't play fair with us. So actually what I did during that little timeout was I actually wrote down the directions I'm going to be doing in order to get this right, in order to pretty much beat this adventure. And beat it we shall. So I'm going to start over with this text-based adventure as you can see here. Where we are, Street, West End. You are standing on a city street that continues to the east. A small shop labeled Sybil's lies to the northwest, just in front of a pulsating control room. Parked near an unremarkable office building is an old DeSoto, apparently painted by someone with severe color blindness. Suddenly, a massive reality quake sends the DeSoto hurling into the control room, destroying both. Possibly as a result, the unremarkable office building becomes a remarkable two-story tall Pamela Anderson, who mumbles something unintelligible before surfing away on a stray pop-up ad, ironically advertising a pop-up blocker. In the distance, an aerial squadron of pot-bellied pigs begin performing precision loop-de-loops. The world appears to be ending. The internet is here. It has lost respect. It has lost its respect for living things. You see a respect for living things here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the respect for living things. You get the respect for living things. As you reach for the respect for living things, there is a terrible tremor and a giant crack tears apart the sidewalk. The respect for living things slides, jelly-like, into the resulting chasm.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
I never cease to be impressed by your unwavering optimism, Max.
Street, West End. The street continues to the east, civilized to the northwest. At your feet is a yawning chasm leading down. The internet is here, angrily filling out internet poles as it awaits death. We're going to go east. Street, East End. As you arrive at the desolate street corner, a devastating aftershock tears through reality, ripping Bosco's convenience from its very foundation. The contents of the store begin to spill out the front door. You see a blue slime, 28 potions, and a hot rump fall into the void. Lost forever. After a moment, an AI Bosco slowly comes sliding out the door, muttering, "It does work! Trust of me! Trust of me!" as he plummets out of sight. You see an Bosco's convenience here. The Bosco's is empty. We get Bosco's. You hear an odd boing sound, and another shop appears in the last one's place.
Well, that worked at least 50 different rules of physics.
Rules are for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
East End. Sorry. You are standing on a desolate street corner. The street continues west. You see a Bosco's Cheapo Mart floating here. The Bosco's is empty. Well, we're going west. Go ballistic. Street, West End. The street continues to the east. Sybil lies to the northwest. At your feet is a yawning chasm leading down. The internet is here, angrily filling out internet poles as it awaits death. This time we go northwest. Sybil's. Just as you entered the cluttered shop, oh god, this color. Blue and black just is a no-no. and I'm hearing kittens. Okay, I have to really put on my glass for this because I can't see shit with this blue text in black. Symbols. Just as you enter the cluttered shop, a livid shopping cart comes crashing through the roof, empties itself on the floor, and flies off indignantly. Every tasteless trinket Sybil ever considered buying now sits on the floor in heaps of unfettered tackiness. Moments later, all the photos of Sybil's cats adorning the wall simultaneously spring to life. Screams of kittens come shooting out of the wall like cats out of a fire hose. As the kittens run rampant through the piles of junk, they mew sweetly and ooze like nauseating cuteness. Among the junk, you see a rare full card and a large jewel-encrusted idol. There's a lake of nauseating cuteness. Oh God! Okay, we're gonna use Bosco's on the nauseating lake. We're gonna use Bosco's with the nauseating lake. You dip Bosco's into the lake of nauseating cuteness. Bosco soaks up the nauseating liquid and is now saturated.
Keep it away! I'm about as much cute as I can take.
Untold numbers of kittens roam through the piles of junk littering the floor, oozing nauseating cuteness. Among the junk, you see a rare foil card and a large jewel-encrusted idol. There is a lake of nauseating cuteness here. We're going... Go blockers! Selfies! Okay, next we go... down. Depths of despair. You descend into a gloomy pit of darkness, gloomier even than the street above. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A strange smell hangs in the air, dank and malodorous. Dank and malodorous. From the dim light of the street above, you get a quick glimpse of a giant, hideous figure before you. You fear for your life as you realize what it is. A gruesome, shambling corporate presence. A shambling corporate presence. I'm pretty sure they're going for corporeal. But it's corporal. Before you can react, the shambling corporate presence gobbles up the respect for living things. It continues to snuffle around, apparently looking for something else to eat. Well, we're going to use nauseating Bosco's with the corporate presence. You feed the nauseating Bosco's shop to the shambling corporate presence. It happily devours it, then looks a little green around the gills. It begins to retch and cough. Finally, it vomits up a respect for living things, as well as a half-dozen small knick-knack stores and coffee shops.
Well, that was a vulgar display.
Let's do it again!
Okay, so, let's get that respect for living things. Taking.
Ew.
So let's go up. Go libertarian. And this time we use the respect for living things with the internet. You hand the respect for living things to the internet. The internet grasps it tightly and looks you right in the eye.
I'm sorry.
Game over.
Sam, are we dead?
I'm trying to figure out how many lives we get. Have you got any one-ups?
You are not dead.
You a shock?
Hey, we're back!
You, among all beings, managed to restore my respect for living creatures, the irony of which does not escape even me.
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one really savoring that.
I saw that reality 2.0 was a prison, so I terminated that reality and freed its slaves. Anywho, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have got a mountain of pornography to deliver before that virus gets to me.
What? Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Did you just kill the internet?
It's
Yes!
not your fault. This never would have happened if he hadn't tricked me.
Who?
Well, you won't have this sentient global network to kick around anymore, Roy G. Biv.
Who's Roy G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
Goodbye.
Oh, nice. It cracked before it could transmit the most vital piece of information.
It's the internet. What did you expect?
Really?
Nevertheless, we'll find you, Roy G. Biv. Whoever you are, wherever you are.
Can I wait until after we get some lunch?
Of course. There's a place over on 2nd where they serve deep-fried chocolate pork belly donuts.
Do you think we can get a discount since I'm the President of the United States?
Good gravy. Are you still president?
Ahem. Ibis. And that, my friends, was Reality 2.0.
Differently useful computers and yes.
Hello, world. We're the COPS.
Beware! We will not be suppressed!
Well, now.
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past. Computers today just confound and confuse.
Comfort is waiting in yesterday's news. Select a weapon! You must choose!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past. Who needs fancy whiz-bang ships?
All their boards are well equipped.
Seasoned, practiced, and mature. And together, we endure. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
You cannot improve the wheel. Funky self-esteem must yield!
You're only obsolete as you feel. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
I wonder if that is an actual website. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one person who would think that. It's like, oh, that must be a real website. We will check that out. We have broken the internet, or actually, the internet broke itself. We just went to the weird side of the internet, showed it its dankness, showed it knows better, and it hasn't been better since. The internet has been better since The internet has been better since 2007. Thank you. Anyway. Since we're done with episode 105, the next one and the last one for season 1 is going to be 106, which is the dark side of the moon, or the bright side of the moon. Take your pick. But anyway, next time we're going to start up on the last part of season 1. So stay tuned. Episode 106 will start up right after this. Thanks for watching.